Hi, this is Michelle. If you've ever been cheated on, you know this painful truth. It's not just the betrayal, it's the moment afterward where you think, I knew something felt off. Why didn't I trust myself? Today, we're going to talk about 7 subtle signs men often give before they cheat, and why so many intelligent, intuitive women talk themselves out of seeing them. And before we go any further, I want to say this clearly. Cheating is never your fault. You cannot control another person's integrity. But what you can do is recognize patterns early, not to accuse, but to protect your emotional safety. Most cheating doesn't happen out of nowhere. There's usually a shift in behavior first, a change in energy, communication, or emotional presence. And this video is not about becoming suspicious or hypervigilant. It's about learning to trust what you notice instead of explaining it away. Because your intuition doesn't scream, it whispers. One of the earliest signs is sudden irritability. He starts arguing over things that never mattered before. You feel like you're suddenly doing everything wrong. Here's what's happening psychologically. When someone is internally conflicted, their subconscious often tries to create distance. Conflict becomes a way to justify pulling away. If the relationship feels bad, it's easier to emotionally disengage. This doesn't mean checking his phone. It means noticing behavioral shifts, turning the phone face down, leaving the room to take calls, getting defensive over basic questions. People who have nothing to hide don't work so hard to hide things. Trust is built through openness, not secrecy. This isn't just about sex. It's about less affection, less eye contact, less emotional closeness. Intimacy reflects connection. When connection fades and isn't addressed, something is wrong. Healthy partners talk about disconnection. They don't avoid it. Gaslighting sounds like you're overreacting, you're imagining things, you're being insecure. Instead of addressing your concern, he questions your reality. This creates self-doubt, which shifts power away from you. Here's the truth. If something feels off consistently, it deserves a conversation. When someone is emotionally invested, they want to share. When details disappear and questions are met with irritation, that's not privacy, that's avoidance. There's a difference between being reserved and being evasive. This one is important. People often tell you who they are, if you listen. If he casually mentions cheating on past partners without accountability or growth, that's information. Patterns matter more than promises. This is the sign most women ignore. Intuition isn't panic. It's a quiet, persistent knowing. You don't need proof to feel uneasy. You need honesty with yourself. Seeing one sign doesn't mean someone is cheating, but seeing several means the relationship needs attention, not silence. Your power isn't in controlling outcomes. It's in trusting yourself before self-doubt takes over. I'd love to hear from you. What was the first sign you noticed before you knew something was wrong? Leave a comment below. And if this video helped you feel clearer, stronger, or more grounded, make sure you're subscribed. We talk about love, boundaries, emotional safety, and real connection here. You deserve honesty, you deserve peace, and you deserve a relationship where your intuition is respected, especially by you.